Okay. How about this one? Is there a way for you to produce, or promote upsells and additional services? And we talked about it in the very beginning. So, who would be interested in upsells? I think, would your prospects be interested in upsells?
Definitely. They may
Okay,
not know it right away.
right. I think that if I was going to promote something in a home inspection blog, knowing what I know today, you know what I would promote? The five-star package. Because people don't want to be upsold. You know what happens is they want to purchase. Okay, which means educational-based marketing allows them to reach that point where they want to purchase.
Mhm.
But if you start on the phone and you say, you talking about them and they're going to get a standard home inspection, then you start talking about radon and pool and spa and termite and all that. What do they feel like? You're just upselling them all this money?
Okay.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I mean, that doesn't feel good, does it? I mean, I don't like it. Have you ever purchased a package on the internet where it says, congratulations, you've purchased this package, but if you purchase this, they don't call it an upsell, this second upsell, then the fact of the matter is it'll enhance the package you just bought. Now that package will stand on its own, but if you go ahead today and put your credit card back in, you can have this upsell. I'm annoyed by that. You know what? Just let me have everything I need at the price, then I'm not going to be upsold. I don't like that. And
Yeah.
customers don't like it. Okay, so what
Mhm.
happens is I would be promoting my five-star package. So let's say they don't want to take it. You can always say at the end of the article that you have a standard home inspection as well.
Mhm.
Okay, so there's one to do. How about who would be interested in additional services? How about your prior clients?
Yep.
Yeah. Prior clients for sure.
I mean, how many times have you got a new service offering? What if you went with Sewer Scope? Okay, you file through there and you looked how many homes were built before X. So you know they got that old cast iron plumbing. And chances are older homes have a bunch of trees out there in the front or back where the lines go out.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So, you might want to just send them a note and say, hey, here's what happens. I don't know if you can cut the databases like, ISN or whatever by the year. I don't know if you input that data, but you can get that information. And so what happens is you have an opportunity to offer additional services. How about if you do mold or indoor air quality? Okay, who else could you upsell that to besides a home inspection person? I mean, a buyer or seller. Any idea who you might be able to upsell that to?
A water mitigation company.
There you go. I'll tell
Yeah.
you who else you can upsell that to is an allergist. Because, when
Mhm.
you go to an allergist, what happens is the doctor can only treat you with the symptoms, but they have no idea what's going on at the house. So a
Mhm.
lot of times allergists will order an indoor air quality test on people's homes. So could
Mhm.
you sell that service to allergists by writing a blog post and doing a video about it?
Yep.
I bet you could reach people with consumers on YouTube and other places with a video about it. Got allergies? Here's a solution to help your doctor diagnose what's wrong with you.
Mhm.
Some
Mhm.
catchy title. Okay. So how about upsell opportunities? How about people that bought a home from you if you live in a radon region, but they didn't purchase radon testing? Could you upsell them? Hey, happy anniversary on your home. Hope everything's going great. What happens is, you didn't get a radon test at the time. And I think that's very important for protection or peace of mind of you and your family. So guess what? Because it's the anniversary home, we have a special running on a radon test. Okay, to me, that would be it, right? So you put it on a blog post and you send it to your customers. Hey, got a new blog post, and or you put a video on YouTube. Hey, it's not my anniversary of my home, but can I get a discount on that radon test? Sure, you
Mhm.
can. So upsell and additional services opportunities are tremendous, especially when you add different products. What if you added sewer scope? You could add, pool and spa, whatever you name it, what you could add. How about energy testing, where you're going to do the blower door test and all that? What if you offered technology evaluations, where you go in and look, do they have a Nest thermostat or one of this, what are they doing here? What are they doing here? Do their windows need to be upgraded? This, that, and the other. How about could you upsell or add additional services from your partner vendors or your preferred vendors. Let's say you got a window contractor that's one of your preferred vendors. Could you write a blog post with that person about the power of energy efficient windows or hurricane, strength windows or whatever you happen to be?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
And
yeah,
once you
definitely.
write that blog post and produce that video, does it go anywhere? I mean, it stays on the internet, right?
It does, yeah.
Even if it sucks, it stays on the internet. So careful what you write. Okay, I just think that when we opened up and I put on the front of the slide, work once, benefit over and over, home inspectors, this is a game changer for home inspectors. You got tons of great content. I mean, when you go back and look at your inspection report and say, wow, I could have gotten 7 videos right out of these things that I found. Okay, so somebody's going to be interested in that. Obviously, your prospective buyers. Now, buyers don't want to see a big moisture stain on the ceiling in the foyer because anybody could have seen that. But the most unusual things you find make the great videos. And let's say, well, Ken, I've already done that inspection and I can't go back out there to shoot a video. Great, take a picture. Take 2 pictures. I took 2 or 3 pictures of a home. I noticed that in the lower level half bath, there was water on the ceiling. Okay, so I said, I don't know what's upstairs yet. So I get upstairs, and guess what happens is there's water around there too. And I go up in the attic, and the insulation is wet. Well, guess what? There's a plumbing boot on the outside of the home that's totally cracked, and water's coming down in. I took those 3 pictures and made a video and got over 50,000 views. Okay, so that's really people are interested. That was detective work. Nobody else was saying that. I mean, I came across a furnace flue. I'm sorry, a sump pump in a basement. The gas was being discharged into a furnace flue. Our last home inspector didn't catch that. So you can really produce videos that prove expertise and establish you as an industry leader.
Mhm.
Okay, so but don't be Captain Obvious. Oh, here's a stain on the foyer ceiling. Duh. Everybody, even the realtor saw it. I mean, my God, they see it. Everybody can see it. They probably didn't see it. Maybe they saw it and just wanted to ignore it. I won't go there, but so anyway, anybody got questions about this? I mean, services upsells and additional services. I mean, these are just great things. You put them in, and let's say that you don't put time limits on when people can take advantage of whatever you have, or let's just say you're writing about the service and ask people to call you about it. Okay, so I think that's just a tremendous opportunity for home inspectors, and so few people are leveraging it. Brandon already said nobody in his market's doing it at all. I mean, maybe they don't know how to write. I don't know. Maybe they forgot how to write. They sure can't write cursive, can they? Well, we don't do that anymore, do we? I think that's no longer in vogue. All right, so here we got another one. So